then it's like, but I think, like, I mean, with Copland, man, I mean, it's a story that has been done many times before, corrupt cops, blah blah, here and there. But I think what really makes it stand out is, I mean, there isn't really a bad, because normally in this film there's always like a bit that drags on, or a bit that's okay, they could have done without that bit, but really from beginning to end you're just totally hooked. From beginning to end you're totally hooked. And I think that another point that this Stallone made on the commentary was, we're now in an age of CGI, CG, computer effects, all this kind of stuff to try and tell stories like 3D. I mean, Paradise Lost in 3D. Okay. But he just said that, that, I mean, what Stallone was saying is that, no amount of CG can be better than the stuff that just regular humans can do, can be better than the dramatic stuff that regular guys can do. And I mean, when you're watching Copland, man, it's like, there will always be a place for this kind of film, man. There will always be, and it has a quality that an Avatar can never attain. That's a Lord of the Rings can never attain. Hence why, I mean, that's why I'm such a supporter of guys like Tarantino, who he's stared the devil in the face when he was looking at Peter Jackson and James Cameron, and that's director around him, and said, no, I'm staying with film. I'm not going to digital or anything like that. I'm staying with film. I don't do any of that 3D gimmick stuff. I'm a filmmaker. I mean, this is the stuff I grew up making. I just make these films, man. And you have to respect that. You have to respect that. You have to respect that. But yeah, man, it's like Copland, man. I mean, I don't have to go again with the performances, man. I mean, the direction is great, script is great, everything is tight, which they need to be tight in order for the film to work. But man, like, this is just De Niro film. But I mean, Harvey Keitel, aka Shego, that guy is very underrated, man. I mean, yes, we've seen this role played so many times before. The cop who is the leader of these very corrupt guys, blah 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 blah, and he's very corrupt and everything. And it's a role that every actor wants to play. But he plays it very well. I mean, I can't really find more performances of this type that are better than what Keitel did in this film. Because this guy was bad. I mean, again, for me, it's shocking how this guy doesn't have an Oscar already. I'm not even sure that he has an Oscar nomination even. Because, man, I mean, Keitel, considering, man, you already know what I think about him in Bad Lieutenant. He was extraordinary in that film. But in this film, man, this guy was good. This guy was good. Like, that's what it gets to a point where, like, you're not actually seeing anybody, you're not seeing a guy act, you just say, okay, you're just seeing the character. You're not okay, have a character, like, you're just seeing the character, and man, just the dynamic and the tension between Keitel and Stallone, amazing. And even with Robert Patrick, who's basically Keitel's right hand man. I mean, again, man, Robert Patrick, man, that guy is so underrated. So underrated. And I think that it was so good of James Mangold to give him this film, because obviously everybody knows him as liquid metal. So he was trying to get out of that whole iconic thing as we were saying on the commentary. But yeah, man, you just saw that, man, this guy, he can act. This guy can act very well, and it takes a very good actor to create the iconic character that was in T2. But again, Ray Liotta, and just the dynamic between him and Stallone, excellent. But yeah, man, I think Copland. But this is a film that in an age where I can't remember the last really, that's the key thing. I can't remember the last really good drama that I've seen in the past 10 years. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, man. I mean, what really good drama has come out in the last 10 years? Yes, there have been some visually crazy films. Yes, there have been some very smart films, some very ingenious, some very technical films. But when it just gets down to the nitty gritty drama, I can't name one proper drama that has come out in the last 10 years. I can't. I can't. I mean, really, I mean, for me, the big points of the 10 years, you have your Reloaders, you have obviously your Begins, Apocalyptos, Mel Gibson, your Prestiges, all that kind of stuff, but Equilibriums, obviously. But yeah, man, it's like, I just don't think, and I think even watching the trailer for the fight again, man. You're looking at that thing and I think like, nah, you're just trying to hard, man. You're just not feeling it, man. And I think I don't know what it is. Maybe the script sounds out there, the personnel isn't there, but I watched Copland, man, and I've not seen a drama like Copland in a very long time. Maybe since Copland, you know. But that's the point. I think this was 90. I actually thought this was actually 90. This was 97, and again, like 90s, man. Bloody hell! What? Forrest Gump, 7. What's it called? Usual Suspects. You know, obviously, Copland. I mean, so many films. Slither. I mean, Basic Instinct. I mean, 90s, man. The dramas were just coming at it. Boom, boom, boom. Pelican Brief. Boom. The dramas were just coming at you fast. But with the birth of CGI, art and business mixing, whereas like money now makes the world go on, and money's now been the forefront thing now in films. Hence why remakes, play it safe. What do we have? You know, we're just not getting any quality films anymore because I don't give a damn about remakes. Sorry, no, for me, like, so that it is very rare for me to actually go and pay money to watch a remake. A remake, it's cheap, and you're a cheap person for making a remake. You know, a remake is cheap. It's a cop-out. I'm completely against remakes. Only in the very, very rare instance if it's been done many years afterwards and you're really doing a different artistic take on it, then I'm like, okay. Like the pattern, I don't care about that. That was a fast. The film came out 2 weeks ago, you know. But see something like Copland here with obviously Shegun here, aka Harvey Keitel, Ray Liotta, De Niro, man. My hands are tied. You know, like this was a guy who wrote it. It came from his head. He did the research. He directed it. You know, it's original. And that's what I want to see. And the content is out there. There are a lot more Coplands out there. There are a lot more scripts like Coplands out there. There are a lot more guys like what's this guy's name? Yeah, there are a lot more directors and writers like James Mangold out there. Okay, let's not just all put everything on Nolan's head like, oh, he's the greatest in the world. Let's give everyone a shot, man. Let's give everyone a shot. Not everybody can do Batman or all the kinds of that. Let's give everybody a shot so that we can get more Coplands out there. You know, that's what I want to see. You know, I think, you know, Nolan. That's what I mean. We can't put everything on Nolan and Tarantino's head. You know, I mean, come on, man. You know, we need to breed more new talents, man. And I mean, there's this Mango guy. And I mean, obviously, I mean, what's it called? You know, doing good films like Walk the Line and all that kind of stuff like that. You know, I mean, they need it's really not. And I mean, it really annoys me that there is a reason why I don't go to the cinema anymore. There is a reason why, you know, the film industry is dying. There is a reason. People aren't being given their shots. People aren't taking enough risks artistically. You know, as the saying goes, you need to move 2 steps backwards to move 5 steps forward. You know, maybe you may take a loss by people not understanding it, but hence why there's this thing called a DVD. You know, so again, man, I mean, Copland, watch the film because for me, it's one of Stallone's best performances, dramatically, and he reminds us that this guy is actually a very, very good actor, you know, and it's just a very, very good film. And yes, it's a story that you've seen many times before, but it's actually one of the best of its kind. Obviously, you've seen it before in Serpico, you've seen it in 21 Blocks, you know, it's the same vein, but it's one of the best of its kind, you know, of the corrupt Coppola. It's one of the best of its